Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. First things first, if you're enjoying more uploads from me, then please give this a thumbs up. If you are enjoying the model series, then definitely give it a thumbs up because we have plenty more model, makeup, artist tips for you. We are taking it back to basics. I lost myself for a minute there in what's trending and it didn't suit me, so I can't be asked. We're taking it back to basics. This is stuff that you can put into your makeup that you can do really quickly with neutrals, with colours. You can, you can do anything you want with your makeup, do what you want. But what I'm saying is I feel like I've brought it back a little bit to stuff that you can implement into your everyday routine, whether that's going to work, going for an evening meal with your family, doing kind of the easy stuff that's quick, that's not going to take you an hour to do a cut crease, because I'm telling you it takes me an hour and it's disgusting. So we have this look for you today, using my current favourite palette, which is from I Heart Revolution, and it's the Nudes palette. It looks like this. It's so freaking gorgeous. I looked at it, I bought it and I thought, I have those colours, I don't really need this, and it was only like £6, so I was like, I do need it because they're all in one place. You've got some you've got a matte shade, you've got a few different golds, you've got a nice little highlight in a corner shade, you've got two slightly different tones slash darkness of matte brown, so you could use that as liner or in the crease and stuff. You've got a nice bronzy colour, and yeah, you've got a nice mirror in here as well. I'm trying not to blind you three. So I thought we'd do this today. As I said, retails for £6. They do lots of other different ones, some with pops of green, some with pops of blue, some with pops like more of like a candy floss type scenario. I really love I Heart. In fact, I'm just obsessed with Revolution. I Heart Revolution, Revolution Pro, Revolution, Makeup Revolution. Like I'm obsessed with Revolution in general. And these are vegan and cruelty free, so I got you. And yes, if you are excited for this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you're not part of the Jane's family, and let's get back to basics. Get going. So you'll need a flat shader brush, a fluffy blending brush, and then something kind of a little bit smaller and fluffier. I've got a Morphe M441, I've got this Vela U1, just a flat shader, MAC 224, something like that would be perfect, and then I've got a MAC 221, which is basically just a smaller version. Morphe probably do a small version like this also. Let's zoom you in and get started. I'm not going to start with a P. Louise base. You can use concealer, do whatever you want. I find cream shadow is really easy, and this, I'm going to do like a one colour tutorial for you at some stage as well. I'm going to use the MAC colour in Indian Wood. You could use something like Rubenesque or something like that as well. I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger, and this is a really nice glowy kind of gold colour, and I'm going to pop this all over the lid. This is just going to give our shadows a nice base. It's going to stop them from creasing. You can see I've taken it a little bit into my crease area, but because I've used kind of minimal product, it just provides a nice base and something to that for that eyeshadow to stick to. But also, if you don't want to do anything else, that you can just get away with popping a little bit of smudge liner on and some mascara, and this would be really nice as well. I'm going to take that a little bit underneath the eye as well. The palette I'm going to use today is the I Heart Revolution Nudes palette. So it looks like this, and as you can see, you've got some nice goldy shades, you've got some nice highlight shades, you've got two different shades of a matte brown, you've got this nice transition shade here, and you've also got this kind of pop of like berry tones. So if you wanted to do something that was a little bit more like wacky colour, you could do. I'm going to go in with that peach shade as my transition, tap off the excess, and I'm going to take that through the crease, just really messily. Doesn't matter if you go up to the brow or not. I'm really kind of taking this channel back to basics, baby. And what I find is all of this kind of cut crease stuff and all of that is like fantastic, and it's really precision makeup application, and it's like ridiculous talent needed there. It takes hours, guys. I have tried it. I feel like I did a pretty okay job. It looks okay, but it's that I don't have time to do that every day. So we just focus in on the messy, blown out loveliness that you can achieve with a few neutral shades that you could do in 5 minutes once you got it down. And hopefully some of my personality will come back. I feel like I've been doing like lots of like you know, like the Jeffree Star palette one. I don't know whether that's going to go up before this or not, but just like lots of different really colourful ones that aren't really me. Like I love colourful makeup, but I feel like I've just been piling it on for weeks, and that's just not, it's not my style of makeup. It doesn't take 5 minutes, I can tell you that much. It's really hard to get them even, and I've not been enjoying it. I'm trying to kind of follow the trends and all that, and it's not working for me. So back to basics we go, honeys. So I'm then gonna take, it's just a different fluffy brush, it's basically the same thing. You could use the Packer brush instead if you wanted. I'm gonna go with this shade. You can use your finger as well. These do have a little bit of fallout, but the quality is amazing. I'm going to pop that all over my lid. And I'm going to blend this into the crease a little bit as well. I've got random hair on the inside of my eye. No, thank you. So people are really funny about putting shimmer shades in the crease. I think it's makeup. You do what you want. So I don't mind it. I think it looks kind of cool, to be honest. I'm going to actually take that on my finger now and really press it in. I'm going to take that shade on a smaller brush as well. I'm going to pop that underneath the eye. So I'm going to go in with that matte shade on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to concentrate that on the outer corner. I'm just like press, 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 blend, blend, blend to get a little bit of a shape. You can see I've been talking about this a lot lately. I'm holding my brush nearer the end. You might need to do a little bit of a clean up afterwards, but that's fine. We don't mind about that. We just do not mind. I'm going to take that on the same fluffy brush. Doesn't matter if it kind of like comes down further than you think. And I'm going to keep that to the outer edge. Don't be afraid to bring your eyeshadow down a little bit. Like, it looks quite cool. You see what I mean? It's kind of, I don't know what that was. It's that. Whatever that is that. And I like it. I'm going to take that even darker shade. Be careful now. Tap it off. And I'm going to really go into that outer V. And then switch to the end of my brush. I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush that we used first, just to kind of blend everything together. Pow pow! And then, what am I going to do? I'm going to go in with this one on my finger. Don't be afraid to use your fingers. And pop it on the inner corner. I don't like that. I'm going to use the other lighter shade. Ta-da! Ooh, so pretty. And then I'm going to take this Kiko kohl pencil. This is the 06. It's the Graphic Ritual Kajal eyeliner. And I'm really going to push this into the lash line. This has a bit of sparkle in it. I mean, use a matte one. The Rimmel ones are really good and they're like £4 a pop or something. So concentrating that colour on the edge, yeah? Then I'm going to take this shader brush. I'm going to start on the inner corner so that we don't drag too much product from the outside to the inner corner. Do you see what I mean? And we're just going to wiggle, 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 wiggle. Do, 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 do. No?
You know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Anyone? Jason Derulo? Jason Derulo! And we're just going to smush. That's the technical term for it, smush. I'm going to smush some on the outer edge as well. Really easy techniques that can be applied in any colourway. So if you didn't want a bronze eye, do this in purples, do it in pinks, do it in blues, do what you want. Do what you want. When you've blended that rather messily, I'm a messy person, I like it. You should see my room right now, it's disgusting. I'm also trapped in here because of the amount of lights that I've got on right now. I'm going to go back in to the lash line with this. And you guessed it, I'm going to smush it. I'm going to blend it out a little bit, but more in a pressing motion. And there we are. I'm now going to curl my lashes. This is such an easy, simple, glowy eye look, guys. Get into the base. Hold. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Pull out a little bit. Hold. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then apply mascara to tops and bottoms. The eyelash colours I'm using are the Kevyn Aucoin ones. These are my ride or die. I think they're better than Shiramura. Lots of people would probably beg to differ. And the mascara that I've been using, I've been cheating on my pure volume Vixen ones. Whoopsie! I'm going to be using the MAC in Extra, is it? Oh, better get this right. In Extra Dimension Lash. And wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I bloody love that song. I'm obsessed with it. I've rediscovered it. It's annoying me that I keep singing it all the time. So you want to wiggle it into the very root of the lash. Like really get a lot of product on there. And then you're just combing through that product through the rest of the lash. Be careful not to get stuff on the lid space, but if you do, wait till it's dry. Take a cotton bud or a Q-tip if you're in the US, and then remove it. Don't go in when it's wet, because you'll just see, I've done that, I'll make a mess. You'll make a mess. Bottom lashes. What I like about this mascara is, well, it's got one of these like little spiky, is it a mace that's like this? If you've seen Gladiators, is it like, is that what it's called? A mace? I don't know. One of these little spiky ball things on the end. And I find that that's really handy to kind of just like separate and push your lashes, especially on the inner corner, because they tend to kind of like disappear a little bit. So you can't really see this. So I'm just, yeah, there we go, it's gone. I'm just popping a little bit of that lid colour back on, just where I put a little bit of mascara on it. I'm going to do the other eye and then I'll come back and show you the rest of the face. Hello, hello. So we're back, we've got both eyes on. This is what I mean, like it still looks like I'm made up, but it's easier, it's achievable. I would wear this on a night out. I might stick some like really tiny lashes on, like maybe like, I don't know, like the Demi Wispies or something. But it looks doable, you know? So I'm going to add a little bit more bronzer. I've probably got enough bronzer on, but I like it. So this is the, I was going to say the NYX Butter Bronzer. It is not the NYX Butter Bronzer. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Boop, boop. A little bit more of this, because you know we're going for the glow. Going for the glow. Probably don't need any more glow, but you know. Why not? I'm then going to take my current favourite blush, and it is the Nude by Nature Cashmere Pressed Blush in the colour Desert Rose, and it looks like this. It's a beautiful terracotta. These are vegan and cruelty free. I got you. You literally need, whoop. I've been putting my blush a little bit higher, whoop, lately, because I think it looks more youthful and it kind of adds to the glow, do you know what I mean? Because you catch the sun in this area, so I mean it though, be careful. This stuff is potent. Potent. Right, and then I tell you whatever's left. I might seem really silly, and I plonk it on my nose, because if you catch the sun, then it gets your nose. For prep, I'm going in with a little bit of the Lipstick Queen. This is the Restore Balm. And I really like it because it gives my lips a sheen, but it's, I don't want to say it is kind of sticky, but it's a balm. So it's going to stick around on your lips for a while. Now you could just do this, like I'm quite lucky, like my lips are like quite a nice natural colour. It is the kind of nude I would wear. I basically just colour over my lips in the colour that my lips are most of the time. But another tip, if you don't want a glossy lip and you want a matte lip, use an eye cream. Go in with a little bit of an eye cream. Obviously don't try and get it in your mouth, but a little bit of an eye cream is meant to moisturise, but it often doesn't leave a really kind of sticky film or anything like a lip balm would. So if you're wearing a matte liquid lipstick or something like that, use an eye cream underneath if you want it to still be really matte. Top tip of the day. I'm not, so it doesn't bother me. I'm going to go in with the Spice Lip Pencil by MAC. And I don't overline, I go on the line, which probably makes my lips look uneven because one lip is slightly higher than the other. You could leave that there, but I'm extra, so we're not going to. I'm going to go in with the, this is a new favourite thing, and this is called the Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream. And I'm going to take a little bit of this. It's like a gloss, but it's not. It's a lip cream. It's really weird, but I like it. I like this one because it's a little bit more of a slight mauvey tone, and that Spice lip pencil is a little bit warm, so it kind of like, it mixes together and gives me like a nice in-betweeny. So this, my friends, is your model makeup. Let me zoom you out so the top of my head isn't missing. So this, my friends, is your tutorial. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you want more kind of natural, this kind of style makeup from me. I'm happy to put on the odd pair of lash or whatever, but maybe some more wearable looks with some of the trending palettes at the moment, like the Jeffree Star one, or the Riviera palette. You can do some really nice wearable things with like a little bit of a pop of colour, and I want to show you like the makeup artist slash model tricks that I have in my sleeve, up my sleeve, that are more realistic for you guys to be able to put into your makeup routine every day if you're not going like full Instagram, you know? There's nothing wrong with that, as I said, but I just feel like for me I need to bring it back to basics, back to wearable tutorials, and she's back. So if you enjoyed this series so far, then let me know, give this video a thumbs up. If you're not part of the James family, then please do hit that subscribe button so that you are aware of when I post. Hit that bell button because you've got to do that too, and it's well annoying, sorry. And I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well for recipes, seeing my pets, my reptiles, my family, my boyfriend, my breakfast shakes, my workouts, and my favourite beauty products. I often have little rants and do little vlogs on there as well about things I think are important. So hit me up over there if you are not already. And I will see you in the next one. Love you lots. Okay, bye.